Module 4 Module 4 Design of Band Limited Signal for Zero Inter-Symbol Interference for the Nyquist criteria. So you already have studied sampling theorem. So it's related to sampling theorem. So what happens? X of f, right, is nothing but the received filter output, GT of f input, C of f filter characteristic, CR of f is a received filter characteristic. I am going to substitute the values and G naught e to the power of j 2 pi f, right, followed by T naught. So what happens here is GT of f or GR of f is a received filter characteristics of the transmitter and the receiver, and this is nothing but the C naught is nothing but the channel characteristic. So let us deal with what is zero inter-symbol interference. Ym of t is the output. X naught am you already know, this is the original data, and right, an x of m minus n, right, plus the noise for n not equal to m, right, and a minus plus infinity. This is nothing but the inter-symbol interference, already I have explained. So it means inter-symbol interference, that means all the terms must be 0, there is no other way. So x of m minus n equal to 0, already you know that this can be represented as x of, right, bracket m minus n bracket into t equal to 0. That means nothing but only should have the first term, the remaining term must be 0. So let us see what happens. X of, yeah, right, nt, right, n is equal to 0, the amplitude of the value is equal to 1, otherwise the value is equal to 0. In inter-symbol interference, I don't want to talk too many things. Minus infinity plus infinity, x of f plus mt in this one. Let us talk about x of f. X of f is nothing but my message signal x of f, whose frequency from minus w plus w. This is also called m of f. This can also be, triangle can also be represented as like this. It can be represented like this. So from minus w to plus w. Now x of m plus m of t is nothing but, this is the input, right? So input, right, I have performed Fourier transform of the input. So what I have got train of impulse. I have got a train of impulse. So spectrum can be represented like this, or the spectrum can be represented like this. So your will and wish, whatever you want, you can write it. So remember, x of f is this or this. X of f plus m by t is nothing but the train of this triangle or the train of this triangle. So I am going to show you now the train now. So what I have got, one triangle, another triangle, another triangle. This is the thing, but minus infinity plus infinity x of f plus m of n divided by t. So this is a train of impulse. Let us see few conditions now. So when I go for the few conditions, the condition says that first condition, t less than 1 by 2w. So what it says here, when I say t less than 1 by 2w, so 1 by t is greater than 2w. So I have got one term here. So let us see the output for this. So output of this is very simple, right? T less than 1 by 2w. So what happens when you simplify that one? Is that clear? It becomes, right, t greater than 2w. So t greater than 2w. That means between the two triangles I have got lot of gap is there. That means I can design my filter easily. I can get back my original data. Now if I consider the second case where t is equal to 1 by 2w, so what happens? This triangle and this triangle, right, override touches here. So this is also condition not satisfied, because when I design my filter is not ideal. So with the original data, right, original data, I am going to get the another user data. So there is a chance of inter-symbol interference. I won't get I will get my original data along with the unwanted data of some other user, because my filter is not ideal. So we user 1 data, along with that I am going to get user 2 data, right? Again it's causing inter-symbol interference. See, in this case there is no inter-symbol interference. I can easily design my filter here. So what, because there is a gap, proper gap is there. Now let us go for the next case now. So for the next case, t greater than 1 by tw. So what happens? The spectrum overlap. This spectrum and this spectrum overlaps with each other, and there is a shading part here. Right? This shading part, whatever I have done, is nothing but the overlap. Because of this overlap, so user 1 data, say let me write user 1 data, this is a user 2 data. So when you get user 1 data, along with user 1 you are getting user 2 data also you are getting. As a result of this, the signal will be completely distorted. Is like playing a right FM, where the FM set is playing, right, two signals from the two different channels at the same time. That means two different songs are played at the same time. That means you cannot hear any one song.